Now, murder and sexual offences have gone up across the country. KwaZulu-Natal, the Western Cape, the Eastern Cape and Gauteng recording the highest increases. Let's take you live now to our reporter Linda Kuhle-Kulu, who I believe is in Alexandra for us. Linda, earlier you were speaking to us about Alex being a known hotspot for domestic violence. You've also told us about housebreakings and the steps that people need to take to ensure that they're safe in their homes.
That's right, Michelle. In fact, we are about to do an experiment. We are in Alexandra. We have Umam Queen here, if Teddy can just show you, who's volunteered to be part of the demonstrations here, as we see just how long it will take for her neighbors to respond. She did guarantee us when we came yesterday to speak to her about this experiment, saying that his or her neighbors rather will respond whenever she calls. She says she lives with a 7-year-old child, and it's just the two of them, so it's very important for them to get that response. I am going to ask my producer Sipho to start the time now. It's a stopwatch just to see how long it will take for anyone to respond when we make noise. So we're going to start now. Mama, you can start, Mama. All right, Sipho, you can stop the time now. There are people that have responded outside here. And let me take you outside, Teddy. So there are neighbors that have come here to ensure that Umam Queen is safe. And you can see Ubaba was already here. There's another gentleman out there who's just responded. But I just want to check with my producer. How many seconds was that?
9 seconds.
Sipho, my producer, says it was about 9 seconds that it took for them to respond. This is, of course, one of the neighborhoods in Alexandra. They are fairly close houses, if Teddy can show you, Michelle, just here. So this is the importance of having a community. She did, in fact, when she was yelling for help, called for a specific name, saying, Mapule, Mapule, come help me. And this is the exact response time. But, of course, police are saying that domestic violence, as it contributes about 18% of the murder rates that has gone up this year, or in those statistics. But what she is saying is that she has a good relationship with some of her community members here, and they always ensure that she is fine whenever she calls for help, whether she is sick or whether she is in distress. And I think this is one of the most important things that even the the private security persons actually pronounced on, saying that it's important to be part of a certain security group that will ensure, whether it's a CPF or community forum, that will ensure that you are safe. But it took about 9 seconds. So I do believe her when she says that in fact this is she has a good community. Just a word for her, Mama. You said yesterday they will respond when you call. Just tell me how you feel. 9 seconds and they were at your door.
I feel very happy because my neighbors is responsible for me. Yes.
All right, Mom. Sisi, you guys responded very quickly. Come here. Let me take you. Mapule, Waza, they called on you. Mapule, tell me, why is it important for you guys to help each other, particularly because of such a high rate of crimes against women?
Because at point sometimes maybe she will lose her life, and then we have to be there at the very least faster every time. Yes.
All right, Mapule, we'll leave it at that. Thank you so much for responding to Mama. But this is a demonstration to show us how quickly people are responding. But of course, in some instances, it doesn't happen this way. And Mama has accredited it to the fact that they are united as a community here in Alexandra.
Yeah, absolutely. And I'm sure many communities around the country depend on their neighbours in the very same way. Thanks very much for that, Linda Kuhle-Kulu.